Hey, everyone's been playing more Hiveswap. Okay, we're gonna start with Buldir. Buldir? Is it a she or they? I forgot if the she or they. No, the gardener is a they. This is a she. Okay, because I would confuse the gardener because the gardener is a they. So we're gonna do Buldir. You're not feeling it today. You're getting more and more of those gray nights recently. Nights where the call of the streets just imitate ramble for companionship. Just sounds exhausting and meaningless. You had days like this back on Earth too, when getting out of bed just didn't seem worth it. The sun is just beginning to slip under the horizon, and usually this would be the sign of rise and shine, or rise and dark. But all you've managed to do so far this evening is make yourself some coffee. You recently mentioned to Tagore that you drink instant. And he was so disgusted he gave you a coffee machine. He claimed it was an old one he didn't use anymore, but it still had the price tag on it. On the table sits a palm house candle taken off a dead kid, especially for you, and cradled in your hand is a mug skyless scent. It looks like she painted it herself. There's a white blob on the side. You think it's supposed to be the lady? You're even wearing the hoodie Malik gave you to cut the evening chill. Here you are, wrapped in the warm embrace of your friend's goodwill, safe and sound, but deep inside you festers something, a gnawing and sensual dissatisfaction. Classic aids for locks. What the fuck? Stop being... You're standing... No, stop being fucking relatable. No, this is Hiveswap. I don't want to like this fucking piece of shit. Okay, sometimes I don't want to like piece of shit games, and I consider Hiveswap to be a piece of shit. I swear to God, sorry, I'm doing something real quick, but I swear to God, I don't want it to be relatable because it's so fucking stupid. Give me a sec. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna do something smarter. Wing. Fuck. I don't know, but this game, it needs. It's like, yeah, you have evidence of your friends that your friends love you, and then you just be like, I fucking hate myself. Just stupid. Just stupid, because you know. Self-hate is a real thing and mental is a real thing. I don't know. I've been off my meds for a while because I thought I was going to take them to feel like physically better because I was having some physical problems. Because when I took them before, I started to feel different. But now I realize with and without the pills physically I feel fine. But my emotions are all out of whack now. So I was like, why the fuck spend $30 on fucking medicine that doesn't do what I wanted it to do in the first place? God, why the fuck? Whatever. Just brah. I promised time to pick it up lazily. Wait, another rando trying to slide into your DMs? Sorry, folks, you don't have time for that anymore. You're a friendship connoisseur, a sommelier of the rarest amicable vintages. You unlock the screen to find a message. This is a secret! Oh, hell yeah! Hell yeah! I love this song. Yeah. Hell yeah! This old secret. I didn't think it was Buldir's theme song, but I really like it. Dude. Okay, I actually like this song. The song is actually really good. It's one of the better of songs. I don't know, I like it. Damn, I haven't watched anime in so long. Why am I talking about anime? Just because I was like, I'm taking my anime list because I only watch one new anime. I don't know. I don't watch anime often anymore. Dungeon Meshi. Where's Dungeon Meshi? I just watched Dungeon Meshi. That's the only thing I watched. Dungeon Meshi. I don't know. I can't watch anime anymore. I can't. I only like a couple. Like basically the only ones I've watched recently were Demon Slayer, Spy Family, and fucking what's it called? Dungeon Meshi. Those are the only ones. And I'm gonna watch the Son of Affection anime after I finish the manga because Son of Affection is so fucking cute and I wanna read the manga first. But like, yeah, I haven't been able to watch anime recently. I haven't been able to, which sucks. Which I mean, most episodes are fucking boring anyway, so like that doesn't fucking do anything. Doesn't do anything. But I liked it though. I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot. It was very good. It was very good anime. But I don't know, it's a lot of animes I just don't wanna. Wait, why does this voice actor seem familiar? There's a VTuber anime? Oh my god. Oh wait, there's another Hypnomike anime? I'll watch that one though, for sure. I'll watch that one. No, I'm sorry, a lot of anime just seem fucking boring. Like, a lot of TV shows seem boring, a lot of anime just seem fucking boring, and I don't care to watch it all. Yeah, a lot of anime I just don't give a shit to watch. There's only like a couple I'm like, yeah, that seems cool as fuck, but then I'm like, I literally could not give less of a shit. But Hypnomike I'll watch because I like I like Hypnomike because, yeah, it's stupid and I like it. And I reference the first song. I don't give a fuck if this game is, if it looks shit, I want to watch it. I don't know. Anyway, game. Sorry for the rant. Okay, she's a girl. I'm gonna give her some of androgynous voice. Okay. Psst, I'm not that certain that this line is secure. Actually, I'm positive that it isn't, but I must get in contact because it's imperative that we speak. I'm sending you rendezvous coordinates. If you wouldn't mind coming anytime after the sunset. Psst, I realize this is unorthodox, but please believe me when I tell you this is not a trick or trap. I have important information regarding your place in Alternia. You attempt to reply to the message, but there isn't a cursor or anything to input text. In fact, there doesn't appear to be a messenger app open on your phone. It's just a random text box floating in the void. You barely have a chance to read it all the way before it vanishes and Google Maps opens with an address already programmed in. It's close enough to walk to, which is great because using a stolen skull buggy still makes you a little nervous. You swallow the rest of your coffee and grab your shoes. The GPS leads you to a shop you recognize. It's a cafe for a weird sort of day with Lanera. It's not too crowded at this time of day. The usual studying crowd doesn't appear to be here. A cool patrol is sitting around sharing posts and pots of tea. Oh, this fucking... I know it wasn't you, or Data. Fool, fucking idiot. Explicitly stated I wanted essence of Dayglow, whatever this garbage is. Oh, you know this person. It's only been a minute, hasn't it? Our Data stands in front of the counter shouting at the cash register. Whatever automated system runs the shop has apparently gotten her order wrong. What are you looking at? This obviously isn't none of your... Oh, it's you. Ardata swiftly covers up her surprise, examining sharp, perfectly shaped nail. You look different. Better? Let's not exaggerate. I simply meant you look less like toxic waste and more like one of the mill grinder garbage. You tell Ardata that's good to see her too. Man, this really takes you back. You've been so simple back then, so uninvolved. You were laser focused on a single desire, friendship. Now you still like friends, you really do, but you also have like a car and a sweatshirt with someone's sign on it. You moved up in the world. Fascinating. By the way, is she the one who summoned you here? Summoned? You? You must be joking. I haven't spared a single solitary thought on you since you dragged your wretched carcass out of my hive. Absently, you pushed your hand on the pocket of your hoodie. Something crinkles between your fingers and you pull out a folded piece of notebook paper. Okay, this definitely has been in there when you left your hive. You passed a couple people in the street and you definitely don't remember any of them getting close enough to slip something in your pocket. Huh. Unless it's 2 words. Outback. How much should you go? Backyards are bad as basements. No way. Yeah, let's go. Go. Let's be real here. If you were ever going to refuse a suspicious invitation, you would have done it by now. You would have drawn the line at vehicle theft, or murder, church, or anime club. Okay, I guess. Enjoy yourself. You head back through a head-beaded curtain, half expecting an alarm to ring, but you don't keep people How do you keep people roaming soaps here? Are they like lasers and shit? Oh, this is so pretty! You emerge into a tiny little back garden. None of the plants here are ones you recognize from Earth, but still nice. You cross the bridge over a small-looking stream and find yourself looking at the path that blooms in a tight, dazzling spiral. Maybe you're supposed to walk across it and ponder your place in the universe? Your contemplation would be inevitably cut off before it hit climax because someone is studying a spin of a spiral. She is small, compact shape, with her hair cut short and choppy around her chin, wearing a shapeless white dress. It's more like a robe. Why is she wearing a dress? Psst! I've been waiting for you. Thanks for coming. He speaks in a strange whisper, low and full of air, but still loud enough to... You pick your way up through the spiral, making sure to only mess with it up, treading only the satellite. Her name's Baltier. You ask her if this is her garden. Does she live here? It's nice that she isn't exactly out of elements. Actually, it looks like there's some storm clouds rolling in. It's probably going to get rain soon. Yeah, my Kupicorn, it's over there in that tree. She smiles again. You can't tell if she's messing around. In fact, she's entirely unreadable, like her face is a totally reflective surface against the cloudy sky in the garden. You can't tell how she feels about you at all. Would you like to sit down? Inside the circle, or she looks around you only realizing she's the center of a complicated geometric pattern. It doesn't matter. I only wanted to see if you would follow the path or trample through it. But you didn't either. You forged your own way while taking care to preserve that which has come before. You ask her what that means.
Maybe nothing. I'm not sure.
The wind tosses her hair and the clouds chase each other with the sky. The rain comes with its own. Boulder continues to look at you as you shift awkwardly and shiver, pushing your hands into your hoodie. This is different than any of your friends made up that you had. Even the others who personally thought you had there ain't a Boulder that the rest lack. Or maybe just this is Xana's fuck garden getting to you. You try to remember what Boulder said to you and the message that your mom I should pick up your phone and mail yourself and emulate. That she has some information about you about your place in Alternia or some shit like that.
Did I say that? I guess I did. I suppose I wanted a chance to talk to you a bit before the end. I was starting to feel a little, jealous, maybe?
You're right. You guess everybody who's been going on about the funny dumb aliens been prowling on the countryside.
No, that's not it. Though I'm sure you're very funny. I just wanted a chance to talk to you. Someone who is so adrift in the swell of fate and the whims of the paradox.
Paradox? You don't know anything about paradoxes. Well, you know what they are. You just don't see why they're relevant.
They aren't. Paradoxes aren't relevant by their very nature. It's the essence of that nature that makes them so integral to this story.
You shake your head. You're not built for this cosmic stuff. You're just an orphan from Earth with quick fingers for spaceships and apparently vehicles. Boulder gives you another sly smile.
Oh, quick fingers?
You blush. You don't mean that as a dirty joke or anything. Also, your fingers are nowhere as near as quick as hers. You somehow got a piece of paper in your pocket when you were standing in a cafe as she was back here. That was like reverse pickpocketing through astral protection. Boulder laughs. She stands and moves across the garden path, following the spiral so swiftly and effectively she might be able to be floating. She drifts over to one of those trees, pulling a coat down from where it's slung over a bench. And there's her outfit. Very detective-like. It covers her from chin to ankles, coming together to form an olive green symbol on her chest that looks like a question mark without the dot. A broad-brimmed hat finishes off the ensemble.
Well, I can't teach you astral protect, but pickpocketing is actually quite simple. Would you care to learn? Ideally, we need a third person to act as the mark, but I think we can make it work.
More crime, huh? Do we do crime? No more crime, I guess. You already got a hell of a rap sheet. Maybe it would be best not to add any new skills that could lead you into temptation.
Fair enough. Would you care to go for a stroll? It's a nice night.
It's a windy, unsettled night. It looks like rain. You're supposed that's nice, depending on your definition. You definitely love to take a stroll. That's your whole vibe. Recently, strolling. You follow her out the little back gate into the street. You leave the cafe behind and are quickly consumed by the drift of the midnight crowd. You brace for inevitable pitying, hostile looks you get when you go in public. You should have mentioned that you try to avoid large groups, but strangely no one glances at you. It's like Boulder excludes a sneaky aura that encompasses both of you. As you walk, you ask her if she really believes in fate, like the two of you are always going to meet and nothing could happen differently no matter what you did. Boulder gives you a thoughtful sidelong glance.
Well, now that you imply that none of our choices matter and that causality is inevitable, that randomness is irrelevant, right?
What? I'm sure. You scamper to keep up with her, both physically and mentally. For someone who asks you to take a stroll, she sure is booking it down the street.
But that disregards our choices. Fate dictates that all possibilities are by their very nature necessities. Or rather, the choice you made was the only one you ever could make. I doubt the universe is that simple.
Doesn't sound simple to you, and you hum it out sagely because you want Boulder to think you're deep.
Instead of asking yourself what you are meant to meet me and meant to be here, it makes more sense to wonder what forces are that conspire to bring it to being.
Isn't that whitehead guy? Isn't it that white guy?
Isn't it that white guy? I think it's that white guy.
Well, that would be exhaustion and ineptitude. You don't exactly remember what happened, but you sure it involved something stupid like falling asleep at the wheel and drifting along another solar system. It happened in a rough 48 hours, you know, a lot of escaping and running and punching and stealing high-powered vehicles.
Yes, of course. I understand. All in a day's work.
She steps into the most intersection so she can take Sir Leslie's glances around the corner before gesturing forward. Every so often she will turn to the two of you and double back. You're not exactly sure why. Maybe she thinks you're being followed, but who would follow you from a cafe?
All sorts. But don't worry, I know how to shake off a tail.
You came across the main thoroughfare and a big black bird swoops at your head. You yelp and duck, but you look around and see that the bird is landing on Boulder's arm and stroking its back. You brace yourself and start talking some shit like that. Because that's what your life is now, but it just sticks out its leg out for Boulder to move a scrap of paper. It waits patiently for you to read the message and scribble something on the back before attaching it to the grow and making it back into the air. Man, that's some Harry Potter ass shit.
One of my informants wants to rendezvous in meat space. Unusual, but it has been an unusual day.
Unusual couple of months, honestly.
Yes, of course. You had it much better than I have. What was I thinking?
Well, you weren't trying to get a contest of whose life sucks more, but yeah, it's been rough. You appreciate it, can see that. Oh shit.
Of all planets to be forced to, Alternia is, well, not ideal. Not the worst,
but I mean, honestly, Earth is better because not everyone has to like die. No, you're not dying for doing simple shit. Well, like, you are. You have to say what's better, Alternia. I mean, what makes you think? What's better, Alternia or Earth? You know what? Despite Earth wins by like a small margin, like a tiny margin, just a tiny one.
Is there anything you like at all you like about it?
What, about Alternia? Well, you're kind of digging the whole night as day thing. You're a bit of you're from a diurnal species, but you've always been a bit of a night owl. Also, not to brag, but you made some seriously cool friends.
Yes, I've been following your exploits. Your friendship acquisition procedures are really quite impressive.
Oh, now you're blushing. You guys both hear how she knows that much about your exploits, because it's only pretty much recently that you had any sort of real social media presence. You suppose she could have had a Google alert like Malik did, but...
Quick, around here.
Oh god. Boulder leads to a deserted lot with 2 buildings. There's some broken bottles, pile of old rubber tires. She leaves you behind with a tire pile to keep watch, although she's probably just doing it to get out of the way, which fair. Then she heads out to the center of the town, presumably to wait for her contact. You sit there twiddling your thumbs, trying to suppress the desire to pull out your phone. That doesn't look like very cover ops. You're just staring to get really antsy, jittering your leg and cracking your knuckles and digging a little hole in the dirt with a stick when you hear something strange between his wing. A swish followed by a thunk. Boulder jerks and clutches her neck. Wait, did she fucking die? All the surrounding buildings try to find out where the projectile came from. You don't see one, not even a lone gunman. Not from your new friend, not spending a safety. The clouds move overhead. Oh shit, she's fucking dead. By the time you reach Boulder, she's begun to twitch as her heart spasms. And one look at the blotchy stain spreading across her neck. There's no doubt. You both say at the same time.
Poison.
You feel it. Fall your knees beside her. Oh god, what are you supposed to do? You don't know anything about poison or first aid or anything useful? God, why are you such a fucking waste of space? You could have been gaining some life skills instead of living around like some complete idiot. You
stop. Don't. There's some time. The stuff acts fast.
Boulder takes hard, grasping breaths between each word. Her eyes are getting cloudy. She makes a desperate grab for your hands.
Listen.
For the first time, her voice rises above a whisper. Her grip is surprisingly strong. You tell her to save restraint, but shakes her head.
I'm not important.
Tell her to stop being dramatic before she's important.
I'm not being dramatic. Well, maybe a little because I'm dying, but still remember what I said about fate.
Fuck fate. You don't want anything to do with it if this kind of shit is gonna pull on you. Many of your friends have died because of you. So many of your friends have died because of you, because you're incredible and able to... Will twists and stutters. Your guts are record and it's regular skipping. For a moment, you're sure whoever the poison shooting bastard shot you too, but then your vision clears and you gain the rain of your feeling back, the world rolling back to you in waves of color and sound. The dark sky splits open a fault line of lightning. Wilder's hand goes limp on your own. Oh shit, she's dead. With shaking fingers, you reach out to touch her motionless cheek. Fuck. Fuck! Not again, why? An uncontrollable wave of despair washes over you as you look down on the corpse of this girl you barely know. Where are the feelings coming from? There's honestly too many of them. Why are they? I don't know what. I don't know. Again? Must I do everything myself? What? Will that dog scratch? Sure, let's do crime. I think that's what we're supposed to do. I think that was Doc. Oh, whatever the fuck, man. I don't know, man. Yeah, well, we look a lot like Doc Scratch, but with like a face instead of not a face. Anyway. That's one night I messed up with a theft of spaceship, and Boulder writes about that fate horse shit and what that was supposed to happen, so maybe only know it.
Perfect. The first and most important aspect of the art of pickpocketing and staying unobtrusive.
You think about mentioning that walking around in a great big coat and flappy hat is not the most unobtrusive thing you've ever seen, but you are an expert here. Also, you're an alien, so you don't really have anyone to talk. Maybe you should get a big coat like that yourself. You just love ripping looks off your friends. Boulder takes you through the basics of criminal sleight of hand, and on the whole, you aren't too bad. In fact, you think you might have a future, and if you weren't already the career path of professional friendshipper. You don't know what this has to do with her learning about you or teaching you the place on Alternia, but it's fun and Boldir is a good teacher. If there's one thing this journey has taught you is that when something isn't actively painful or destructive, just write it out. You don't think you'll go enough pickpocketing, meaning trolls, enough of them already want to kill you, but it's good to have the skill on reserve if you ever need cash fast and don't feel like hitting up any of your rich friends. You wonder if Boldir uses it for anything besides... Psst, my sources tell me you're on Alternia for almost 3 perigrees now. You have no idea how long perigee is, but what the hell, sure. Impressive. No wonder. She throws you off thoroughly and shakes her head. You wish she would say something with some substance to it instead of just vague nonsense. But at least she isn't threatening you with violence or trying to stick wires into you, so you're on this interaction successful so far. Also, you feel really chilled out with Boldir. Sure, you want to be friends, but there's none of the stomach-churning, spine-bending desperation to make sure she likes you, or whatever that costs. You feel more awake than you have in weeks, man. You gotta learn to pickpocket in the garden, behind a cafe, if this is what street levels.
Want to get something to eat? Or maybe just coffee? Because that's what they serve here.
Sure, we could use another caffeinated beverage on top of another caffeinated beverage you had earlier. Why not? You'll sleep when you're dead.
If only.
Wow. You follow her out to the garden back to the cafe. Who is this now? Yet another friend. Oh, our daughter, you're still here. Of course I am, fool. You were back there for about 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Wow, that was a lot longer than that. Guess I'm understanding the power of a good training montage.
You introduce our daughter to Boldir with the powerful earnestness of someone who has forgotten the systematic class system on the planet where they currently reside. Our daughter stops you with an aristocratic sneer. Stop, believe I have to stop you myself. I have no desire to make anyone so low on the social ladder. What in the world could she have to offer me? You shrug. You're not sure. Maybe friendship? You know friendship between people is different casts are possible. You've seen them happen. Regardless, you feel bad for exposing you as friend to the vaguely nonsensical abuses of your oldest. I love how Boldir looks fucking dead on the face. She's funny. You turn back to Boldir to apologize and find her gaze and coldly adore like she could do it all night. There's none of the fear or reverence or false obedience you've seen other little boats complete. It's just complete indifference. Not complete indifference, but just not caring. Instead, Boldir looks at her like she's a bug worth a pebble that she could love to kick out of the way.
Psst, nice to meet you in person, Miss Carmia. I hear your GrubDay channel has been losing some subscribers recently. I wonder why that is.
Blue hits our daughter's cheeks in an angry flush. I currently on hiatus. That old garbage was getting tired. I have so many imitators that my own content is starting to seem derivative. She gives one of those laughs, but it's a little less robust than usual. Man, the wild tundra of the internet fame is really stark and arid background. In fact, I have a new feature in the works as we speak. She holds up a little vial she's been haggling on the cash register over earlier. Poison. I think it's the best and most expedient process where I just dose my features guest food and then hide the antidote somewhere in my hive. Else you have another idea? Oh god. She smiles sly and mean. Boldir smiles back, just as vicious.
Great. Have fun with that.
While Boldir talks, her eyes start flickering from you to and then down again and again. Your daughter and down. It takes a couple go rounds before you realize what she's telling you. She keeps looking down at your hands, which are stuck in your hoodie pocket, exactly where you found the note. Oh, she's telling us to fucking rob her. Looks like we're from... My daughter's carrying a bag that looks expensive, extremely goth, and you can see where the vial of poison is sticking out. Oh man, you know what you have to do. The group comes to the shop and pushes past the three of you, moving on our daughter and slip a hand in her bag, palming the smooth cold vial. She gives you a weird look, like, why are you suddenly all up on me, peon? But she doesn't notice the theft. I was supposed to be going now, and as if I were you, I'd be more mindful of who I'd choose to associate myself with in the future. You say bye to her, feeling a tiniest bit of guilty, but she's planning to use this poison murder theater to do murder theater in her prison basement, so you don't feel that bad. Take care now. Arda leaves and Boldir takes an inquisitive step closer.
Psst, show me.
Open your hand to display the spoiled flesh with criminal for euphoria. Oh, hell no, you grabbed the wrong fucking vial. This one's blue, not red. You grabbed the antidote, not the poison. God, you honestly thought you were moving past these kind of cock-ups.
Oh, damn. Well, at least you gotta have an antidote now. You never know when those might come in handy.
Oh, she got shot. She got shot with poison. You straight forward and clutch her for a reason. She thinks she was doing the impression of someone who might need an antidote. Then she falls to her knees. You dart forward and catch her before she can totally eat it. Why did I say it like that? She's heavier than she looks, compact muscle and coat full of an ungodly number of weapons. She's like 4 guns in here. What the fuck? Her arms are full, so you can only watch helpless the troll, and a hood covers her face and horns pokes out the door. You shout that some fucker just stabbed your friend, but no one here's looking at you. Same way people on Earth might ignore a mother trying to calm a toddler throwing a tantrum, just turning their eyes away from a distasteful public scene. Ow. Damn it. You put a hand to Boldir's neck to try to stop the bleeding, but there isn't any bleeding. Bewildered, you pull out the lapels of her coat, seeing a single drop of olive blood traveling from her collarbone. Discoloration spreads into a dark as you both say it's too bad. Poison!
You both open your hand and look at the tiny blue veil and bulge your eyes are glassy you're getting one blotching action. There's no need to believe our diet is poisoned. The poison assassin used the same with the same antidote, but it's a really strange power of coincidence to grab the antidote at all. You're probably right. Maybe we should try it anyway. I can't feel my legs. Right. Maybe the mere fact that this is unlikely happenstance means it will be the right antidote. Everything done so far had a pull of inevitable. Great. Awesome. I'm glad you're realizing your inherent significance to this particular macrocosm of causation. Now, can you please pour that stuff in my mouth so I can swallow it and possibly not die? You help old ear, tip the head back, and pull the vial out of her lips, but the last minute you wonder if it's like supposed to be diluted, but it gulps the whole thing down and immediately begins to shake. Smoke blows at her nostrils open about that the holy shit is going on. You think this is some type of antidote to you? Well then, smoke clears and Boulder opens up her big yellow eyes. How does she feel? Alive. Marginally. She lets you help out your feet. You immediately pull her to her feet. It's a gentle hug. It's wild to undergo someone who's near death experience. You feel like you know her way better than one montage scene's worth. Another new friend! Ugh, not so tight. Ease up a little. All the tea sippers are staring at you now. Death apparently isn't interesting, and the possibility of some quadrant J's and stuff they're possibly about. Sorry, assholes. Just you and your new friend. Nothing a touching post near fatal encounter. Nothing to see here. Didn't die! She's so cute. You tread the path of fate. Old Secret. That's the name of the song. Oh, I lose. Yeah. We're so close to Marvis. What the fuck? I want to sniff his armpits. Come on. I want to sniff his armpits. What the fuck? Anyway. That's it. Anyway, bye.